Hey guys, got a different kind of video for you here tonight. Tonight I'm going to show you how to fix the texture replacements being broken after a recent update in the OpenGOAL launcher. I want to start off this video by saying I fully own up to the fact that they might be broken because I had them formatted incorrectly before. I'm not sure, but regardless, if you have been having issues with texture replacements that were working before, just not working anymore, hopefully this video can help you out. Or maybe it was just me, in which case this video is for me. But I'll start off by showing how I had my texture replacements previously that no longer works, and what I did to fix it, and hopefully that will help you solve your problem. So let's get started. Originally what I had was I would come here and within the OpenGOAL launcher I would apply them individually as zipped folders as texture packs from their launcher, which is a great feature they had, and I loved it. I basically just plopped my texture replacements anywhere and pointed OpenGOAL to them, and they would work. But something changed, and I'm not sure what, and I'm not technical enough to figure that out. So I found another workaround. But basically, you would come here. I had them basically in my Jack folder under custom assets under Jack 1 or Jack 2, and they were here in zipped folders, all the correct texture replacement data before, and it just gives me this message: invalid texture pack format, ensure it contains the correct top level folder, invalid metadata. The first folder inside those zip folders was always texture replacements, like I believe it should be. I don't know what the problem was, but regardless, there is a workaround. This was mentioned in the most recent progress report with the updates as well, so again, I'm not trying to throw any shade at the OpenGOAL developers. I think what they're doing is amazing and it's been excellent progress. Just trying to help fix a problem that I ran into and I was not aware of how to solve it easily. So hopefully this might help someone. What I ended up doing was I ended up pulling you could say I had 3 different texture replacement packs. I'll just show you where they were. This is my OpenGOAL folder where I've kind of pointed everything. I had under custom assets, broken by games, had the lurker variants, super cool. Just a different outfit for Kira, and then just the upscale textures, the sRGAN textures. What I ended up doing is I just basically pulled the upscale textures and then just kind of dropped the replacement Kira or lurker replacements on top of those, so that essentially I got mostly just the upscaled textures with just the replacing only the ones for the Kira and the lurkers that I wanted to be different than those upscaled textures, and put them into one texture replacements folder. And that is where I put all of these in one that was just texture underscore replacements. You can see the naming convention is pulled directly from the existing packs. I didn't redo this. If you don't have an existing pack and you're trying to make your own from scratch, you can extract the files from OpenGOAL once you've got it all set up and running. There's actually great documentation about how to do that on OpenGOAL's website. So go browse there and you can find out that. But I'm going to assume you already have texture replacements and they were working and they just aren't for you anymore. So again, the first step was I got all my textures that I wanted in one texture replacements folder with the correct formatting. And then you basically, we're just going to put them in the directory so that we can manually apply them. So from our root folder for OpenGOAL, wherever we have that, I don't know what I just did. I think I just resized it. We'll go to active, then choose the game you want to be replacing for, so Jack 1. And then you will go to custom assets. And then I have to choose Jack 1 again. Again, I'm not sure if I've got my folder structure completely messed up. It seems weird that I would go Jack 1 data custom Jack 1 again, like I'm already within Jack 1. I don't know. Again, that might be a thing that I did at some point just very stupidly. But basically, just put your texture replacements in here. Go to your active directory, find your game, follow the path from your game until you can get to custom assets, and then your game again. And go ahead and drop the texture replacement. So you'll see this is where I put this folder with all of my desired texture replacements. And once you've got them there, the last step is just come back to OpenGOAL. Go ahead and decompile and recompile the game just so that it sees the new textures and they get compiled into it. And yeah, after that, it should load with the correct texture. So I'll just go ahead and launch it, get to at least the main menu so you can see that upscaled menu, and just make sure that it's working. Yeah, and you can tell just from the menu that it's quite a bit more crisp. And so that was all I wanted to share. In case anyone else was having the same problem that I was, where you weren't able to use your texture packs that you've had before and they're working before. If they stopped working after a recent update, well, hopefully this helps you fix it. Basically, we're just manually putting them in the texture replacements for the launcher and then compiling the game with them in there. Not quite as convenient as having them as their own separate folders that you're able to switch between. And there's probably a way to do that. I'm hoping transparently that by posting this, somebody will post some comment or some response explaining to me how I'm doing this in like a dumb way so that I can do it better. But if this is a way that works for you, hopefully this helps. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.